canal, me llamo Cody. Estamos en Outer World. En el episodio anterior nos quedábamos aquí, no sabíamos qué íbamos a hacer, si favorecer a una facción a la otra. He descubierto, ¿vale? Me he puesto a jugar fuera de grabación, ¿vale? Y he descubierto una forma la más amigable posible, ¿vale? Entonces vamos a ello. Primero vamos a coger una cosa de... ¿Dónde era? Aquí, por aquí. Joder, perdonad, no es aquí. Es el reloj, allí. Vale, bajamos por aquí o vamos por el otro lado, vamos. Ahí. No podemos bajar, pero es que tenemos que subir ahí arriba. Bueno. ¿Te quieres bajar? Joder, macho. ¿Dónde era? Aquí no era. Vale, error mío. No era aquí. Era aquí. No, aquí tampoco. Joder, macho. Aquí, hombre. Ya. Vamos a por esto. ¿Vale? Porque uno de los desertores luego tiene una misión en la que te dice que vengas a por esto. ¿Vale? Entonces vamos a hacer las dos cosas a la vez, ya que estamos aquí. Vale. ¿Qué es esto? Mira, vamos a ver en el inventario, a ver cómo sale. Porque no sé cómo sale, sí. Sale como esto, ¿ves? Esto es una placa de... privilegio. Esta, ¿ves? Esta es la que acabamos de coger. Y esta es la que habíamos cogido, no me acuerdo dónde, pero creo que era en uno de los sitios. Pero ahora vamos. Joder, siempre me equivoco. Ahora nos vamos aquí. Y aquí está el otro también, ¿vale? Son tres. Uno que ya llevaba, que claro, yo no me he dado cuenta hasta que no lo he probado luego, ¿sabes? Porque lo he vuelto a cargar desde este punto. Porque yo quería saber exactamente qué podía pasar si cogía una facción o la otra, ¿no? Y si coges una o la otra, son males. O sea, quedas amigable con uno y con el otro acabas muy mal. O sea, con las dos formas. Y entonces yo lo que voy a hacer es quedar más o menos bien con las dos partes. Venga. Bueno, y el otro... Vale, nosotros tenemos que ir ahí, pero lo otro que estamos buscando... A ver, déjame ver. Déjame ver. Por aquí, sí. Sí, porque tenemos que ir abajo del todo, ¿vale? Entonces tenemos que ir por aquí. No, tenemos que bajar. tenemos que bajar abajo del todo. Por eso os digo ya que esto ya lo he hecho. O sea, que lo que te estoy diciendo, que estaba... Antes he jugado fuera de cámaras para buscarlo y ir directamente y no estar perdiendo el tiempo, ¿ves? Aquí está el otro, ¿lo veis? Podemos cogerlo, ¿vale? Y ya podemos elegir. Os vais a sorprender lo que voy a hacer ahora. Pero es que es la forma más sencilla para estar más o menos bien con las dos facciones. Porque si no, si... por allí. Ya lo vais a ver, o sea que no es por abajo, ¿no? O sí. ¿Por dónde era? Por aquí. Es que me estoy haciendo un pequeño... Sí, era por aquí. Bueno, entramos por aquí. Entonces está allí, ¿no? Que ya me pierdo, me vuelvo a perder. Espera, que esto era muy sencillo, hombre. Era por allí. Era por allí que me iba a perder ya me estaba perdiendo. Vale. Y ahora aquí tenemos que elegir a una de las dos facciones. Redirigimos el suministro. Y ahora, ¿a quién decidís? Pues yo quiero dirigir esto aquí. Y veréis por qué. Vale, ahora nos salimos de aquí, nos vamos. Vale, pero ahora lo que tenemos que hacer es no cogerlo. O sea, tenemos que ir, se supone. ¿Vale? En vez de ir a hablar con el de la facción de Frotemar, creo que se llama así la ciudad, Frotemar o algo así. Vamos a hablar con los desertores. Entonces lo que hacemos... Joder, siempre me equivoco. Madre mía. Lo estoy haciendo rápido porque esto tenía que haber quedado en el otro capítulo, pero como no tenía una decisión así muy clara, no sabía qué hacer, pues me puse a jugar para ver cuál era la mejor solución. Porque como me he hecho 3, o sea, he hecho una con Frotemar y la otra con los desertores, y los dos no me han gustado ninguna de las dos. Entonces, en una tercera dije, a ver si hay alguna forma de hacerlo quedando bien con las dos facciones. Y esta es la forma de hacerlo, ¿vale? Vale, ahora llegamos por aquí, está este, a ver, creo que es este, ¿no? No es este. No, este es.
Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not my fault the power's dead. Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey, you're, what, how are you? Hi. Hello.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
I seen you wandering around here. You don't look like you're coming from town.
Estoy de paso.
Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair. I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in Book 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged. No kidding! Really? Well, which one? Look at that! Building a computing machine out of Spectrum potatoes, a primer. I'm just glad it survived all these years. I appreciate you going through all that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special, on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me. Well, don't keep me in suspense. Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this myself. 2 whole data pads? Be still my beating heart. Oh, almost forgot your payment. Well, don't keep me in suspense. The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible. You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals. That's a complete set. All 3 parts. I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen. Aside from you, Miss Parvati, I swear, I'll do you proud.
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
I've been saving something for you. Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit. What's on your mind? Couple months. This camp's my home. People you see milling about, they're my family. At least I think of them that way. I owe them my life. Would have died in the wilderness if they hadn't chanced upon me, starving and delirious. We all left the cannery for one reason or another. Me? I was let go, mostly on account of my incompetence. I mean, I was incompetent. I couldn't even survive on my own. Grace found me, Adelaide took me in, I've been on my feet ever since.
You weren't incompetent. You just didn't fit the cannery. Not like here. This place had a U-shaped hole, and now it doesn't.
You could stay, you know. Here. I'd be happy to... I mean, we could really use... this isn't coming out right. If you want, Adelaide would make a place for you.
Bueno, hemos subido un nivel. Vale, pero no vamos a... ahora lo utilizaremos. A ver, ¿por dónde era? ¿Dónde estás? Ah, por allí. Ahí. Si no, Ah, por aquí abajo, narices.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it?
Bueno, yo le hago
You
esto.
want my flock wasting their lives in that cannery? Fine. Go and talk to them. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management.
Y ahora tenéis que decirle, me dé esta. Puedo ocuparme de Res si quieres.
You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or are you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together.
Pero tenéis que seguir preguntándole, no os vayáis. O sea, seguir preguntando.
I have already told you, that I know the secret to bringing life back to the soil. The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients. I have got a means to cure the plague, and I will not share that cure until Reed leaves town. Those are my terms.
¿Ves? Hasta ahí. Ahora tenéis que ir a hablar con Red. ¿Vale? Porque mira cómo estamos ahora mismo con la reputación. Vamos, eso es 1%, no es nada. Y esta un 92%. Y el 18% negativa. Porque hemos hecho la anterior, o sea, la de... ¿Cómo se llama esta? La de las tablas. ¿Vale? Para el ingeniero. Y por eso tenemos esa, si no lo tendríamos mucho más bajo. Y ahora lo que vamos a hacer vamos a ir directamente a hablar con Red para que dimita. Joder, siempre me equivoco, maldita sea. Vamos a ir directamente aquí. Y vamos a irle a decirle a Red que se vaya a su casa porque no le necesitamos en Formentor. Y es de la única forma que yo he conseguido o he encontrado, ¿vale? Para quedar bien con las dos facciones. Si no, hubiese quedado bien con una y mal con otra. Entonces así más o menos quedas bien con las dos. Vale, ahora vamos a buscar a Red. Podemos ir por allí.
I've been feeling pretty low these days.
Hola, Red. Tengo malas noticias para ti.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts?
Y le dais a la primera.
Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes, but I have done my best for this town.
Y ahora le dais aquí, también.
I am a Spacer's choice man. My father was a Spacer's choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer, but it is my home.
Y luego le dais a la
Demonstrate to me
segunda.
that we are helpless without her. I see no reason why I should stand down.
Y ahora utilizáis esto.
You'll excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil?
Y le decís la verdad. Si tenéis esta desbloqueada, no lo hagáis. Hacerlo con esto.
Adelaide has been using dead bodies in her fertilizer? That's... Come to think of it, that's a stroke of brilliance. What a remarkably efficient solution. Recycling Spacer's Choice property long after its date of expiration. I was wondering about those missing bodies in Silas's cemetery.
Y ahora, por último, le
You're
dices
right,
esto.
I am being obstinate. If the best thing I can do for this town is to stand down, then stand down I shall. If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do. I won't stand in her way. My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me.
Y esto ya es opcional, ya podéis
A couple months
preguntarle.
ago, I might have put in for a transfer. It's a big colony. Spacer's Choice has other towns. Now, I couldn't show my face in any of them. No such thing as an honorable resignation. Suppose I could find a place outside the walls, or put in for early retirement.
Ya esta me da pena el red. Os lo juro, ¿eh? Ya no sé si es pena, si es compasión, no tengo ni idea ya. Porque ya...
I don't know. I could see myself lasting a week.
Bueno, dejamos la conversación. Nos vamos de aquí. Y volvemos otra vez. Aquí. Y vamos otra vez a hablar con ella. Y ahora vamos con ella.
Look at that. The snake's come back. I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may. You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward. This don't put us on even footing, you understand. But it is a start. I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a considerable burden to carry.
Bueno, como habéis podido comprobar, es la mejor forma para quedar con las dos facciones bien. ¿Vale? Ahí, que me voy. Como veis, nuestra reputación con los desertores queda con 1%. Y con los desertores tenemos negativo en 18%. Pero si no, sería casi un 100%. ¿vale? Entonces, por lo menos, si aquí en la Junta perdemos un poquito, pero tampoco pasa nada, tenemos más positivo que negativo, ¿vale? Pues ahora ya sí, podemos venir aquí, recoger lo nuestro. Llegar y decirle a estos que se vuelvan a su campo. A ver, ¿dónde está? ¿Es este?
Sorry. I'm just trying to figure out what to do is all. Adelaide said that? Was she sober at the time? I never imagined she'd step foot in Edgewater long as Reed ran the town. Something must have changed in Edgewater. Adelaide's good as family. If she's going back, so are we.
Vale. Y ahora quiero comprobar una cosa, que eso sí que ya no lo comprobé. Es volver a... Joder, perdonadme, es que lo mío es volver a ver si cuando llego aquí sigue este, o se ha ido, o han vuelto todos, o qué es lo que pasa, ¿no? Porque no lo sé. Antes de volver a la nave... Las cargas son muy malas, ¿eh? Me recuerda a juegos antiguos que tardaban un montón. No me gustan las cargas estas que hay, y más a las fechas en las que estamos, a las alturas que estamos. A ver, por aquí no vemos a nadie. Sí, tenemos que ir por allí, sí, ya lo sé, pero yo quiero comprobar una cosa, por favor. Porque esto sí que no lo he hecho, que quiero comprobar, a ver si sigue aquí Rezo o ya se ha ido. No, Rez sigue aquí.
I already told you I'm leaving. Just give me a little while to collect my thoughts.
Vale, sí, ya... Vale, pues en otra ocasión. Vale. Pues nos vamos ya directamente a nuestra nave. Porque a partir de aquí ya es nuevo para mí también. Vale. Y nos vamos a la nave. Epa, por allí. Ya. No creo que haya bichos, ¿no? Ya me los he cargado todos los que había por aquí. Bueno, si hay alguno, nos lo cargamos y ya está. Pero ahí... O sea, los que hayan elegido directamente fastidiar, favorecer a los desertores, me saldrá una cosa que no le gustará, pero bueno, nosotros ya habéis visto cómo lo hemos hecho.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling. Well, it's kind of you to say that. And you're right. I wasn't happy. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves from my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
Hombre, pues claro.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! Captain.
A ver,
I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
bueno, será si yo quiero, ¿no?
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community. What can I do for you, Captain? Do you know how to install a power regulator?
Pues no.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you, across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Subo las escaleras. Supongo que será esto. Iremos por aquí. Y lo tenemos aquí. Ya tenemos nuestra propia nave. Pero antes quiero ver a ver si los camarotes puedo elegir alguno. A ver qué pasa. Este está sellada. Los camarotes están sellados. Qué decepción. Y esta también está sellada. Oye, a ver si deja...
What can I do for you, Captain? All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Nos vamos. Bueno, ya tenemos la nave, estamos en órbita y veremos a ver lo que hacemos.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Ah, there you are, hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the Unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Culkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Bueno, vamos a hacer las preguntas
Strictly
porque...
speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, you know, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Culkelly. Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place. And we can start by reviving the Hope. Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming.
No me queda
By
otro
the way,
remedio.
I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology years ahead of its time. I call it the holographic shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters. Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Vale, pero de momento, ¿qué es esto? La terminal, vale, pero de momento no queremos esto. Quiero ver las dependencias que hay. Ahora no. Vale, abrir. Vale, aquí está ella.
Yeah, so this is my hidey spot now. I was looking for a place that was quiet. I figured the kitchen would be louder than the hold, so here I am. Cozy like, ain't it? Mostly, yeah. I lived in the maintenance office near all my life. Mr. Thompson never let me forget how funny that was. He meant funny as in odd. It's not normal for anyone to do as their parents. You take a vocational test. That decides your schooling and your career. When I tested out for maintenance, everyone figured it was on account of my dad. They were real unhappy with us. Well, I'm good at making things work the way they ought. Not so much at doing such to somebody else's schedule. There's times I'm working deep in the guts of a loader, getting it all running perfect. Then I look up to see it's tomorrow, and I've blown another deadline. Anyhow, I was happy to get back home. I didn't care much for schooling. Yep, nothing much had changed. Everything was a little grayer, a little dirtier. Dad met me at the shuttle and gave me a big ol' hug. I noticed straight away that he was moving slower and stiffer. He made a little grunt when I squeezed. About a year. I tried to do more of the work so he could rest. His heart gave him pains. Dad never said that he loved me, you know? I knew on account of him showing it. How he'd stay up late to help with my projects or listen to my fretting. Oh gosh. Look at the time. Sorry to bend your ear so long. And I got so much to do before this ship's in decent shape. That's in pretty good shape considering how hard Mr. Hawthorne ran it. It's a Yakita LHA 120, A2 model, I'm pretty sure. The Block 2 design scooshed in extra cargo space but didn't change the stock engines. Probably a touch underpowered, huh?
Accurate in all particulars. I conclude you are Edgewater's board-certified mechanic.
So you're gonna call her it, not she?
Though my voice is currently pitched to suggest female, I possess no gender. Any pronoun preferred by the user is acceptable.
Hello! I am not a board-certified mechanic, but my dad was. He taught me all he knew. Do you understand?
Speech recognition is one of the many skills I have been programmed to simulate.
You're not simulating it, you're doing it! I asked a question and you answered it.
I am gratified you consider this facsimile convincing. I am at your disposal, Ms. Parvati. You will find the technical schematics in the engineer's locker, though I'm afraid Captain Hawthorne has lost the owner's manual.
I don't see any holes in the hull. I'll take a good squint at her, make sure everything's tip-top. But I think we're cooking with plasma torches. You can do that, you know. My dad taught me how to make grilled cheese sandwiches with a plasma torch.
Vale, tenemos que revisar todas las partes de la nave para conocerla bien, para saber lo que tenemos que hacer y lo que no. Bueno, por el otro lado, vale. A ver si puedo entrar aquí. A ver, esto es... Vale, antes no podía entrar aquí y solo son unos malditos baños. Ay...
Please keep the kitchen area clean and sanitary.
Yo no sé si dejo aquí las cosas, si se mantienen ahí o no. A ver. Este camarote no es de nadie. Aquí no hay nada. Este tampoco de momento. Estos son camarotes. Déjame ver esto. La orden de la Inquisición. Se ha aprobado la promoción. Chuchis de Tita Cleo. Madre mía. ¿Y esto qué es? Examinar. Examinar. Vale, examinar. Vale, a ver.
I could spend hours reflecting on the secret workings of the universe. Little else in this colony offers such a relaxing pastime. So, tell me what's on your mind. I excel at confessional listening.
Pero yo no voy a confesar nada.
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him. That's a good question. We should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures. I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifests to track the Philosophist's off-world destination. Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain, secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock. I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems. Thank you, Captain.
Bueno. A ver cuál es. Ahí. Vamos a coger toda la munición ligera que hay por aquí. La pala de momento la vamos a dejar ahí. Examinar. Esta es la habitación de CEO. ¿Y la nuestra dónde está? ¿Puedes saber? ¿Es esta la roja? Uy. Esto es máquina de limpieza. ¿Dónde está la habitación del capitán? ¿Se puede saber? Es esta, menos mal. Digo, joder, ¿dónde está mi habitación? El sudor hológrafo. Vale. A ver. ¿Qué ha parecido con ciertas personas? Su complemento internacional. Al principio, registros. Vale. Registros hemos visto todo, vale. Término de búsqueda. Vale. Este es mi armario, o sea que transferir. Vamos a transferir casi todo de momento. Vamos a empezar con las armaduras. No sé lo que podemos... A ver, este es... Pistola más 5. ¿Y qué armadura tiene? 6. Esta 9. Que es la que llevo. Vale, esta incluso... Infiltración no está mal, ¿no? Vale, vamos aquí a lo que llevo yo. Vamos a empezar a esto. Todo. ¿Esto qué es? Esto es. Esto lo dejamos. ¿Dónde vas? Espera un segundo. Bueno, vamos dejando cosas aquí. Pero bueno, chicos, espero que con esta vista que voy a dejar, una vista memorable, aquí terminamos el vídeo de hoy. Espero que os haya gustado. Darle un like si os ha gustado el vídeo y si no un dislike, lo que vosotros preferéis. Suscribiros si no lo habéis hecho ya. Y compartirlo, que esto ayudará a crecer el canal. ¡Chao, chao!